Welcome to Stellaris, a game where you play as an empire that just discovered the secrets of space travel, and you're alone, and you think you're alone in this large universe where dangers and xenos lurk at every turn. That sounds better. So today we're going to start playing as one of these empires. This one specifically, a criminal syndicate that decided took over the space habitats in their system and decided to expand their ventures out into space. Let's start. We already have the settings done from a previous attempt. Just gonna hit play and go. To most, the vacuum of space is a hostile environment to be conquered or overcome. To us, it is home. For thousands of years, our species has resided on 3 space stations, each orbiting a different sun in a trinary star system. Whether they were built by our ancestors or someone else, we do not know. Although our biology would suggest our species at some point originated on a planet, recorded history makes no mention of it. Some speculate that the shattered planetary remnants found beneath one of our stations is a lost homeworld of our species, but the truth may never be known. It has only been a few centuries since spaceflight allowing travel between our 3 stations was invented, or rediscovered, depending on who you ask. Suspicion and mistrust gradually gave way to trade and mutual cooperation. By the time of our first hyperdrive, the 3 habitats had united under one flag. Begin! Let's go. So to start off, we're going to build a science ship. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm going to delete this brief. Ah, dang it. This 2 is going to bother me so much. Let's just do another one. I forgot I wasn't recording when I did the previous attempt. Ugh. Okay, now let's start for real. Let's see, research, fusion reactor. Ooh, pop growth speed, that's always good. And yeah, sure, we'll get better weapons. Well, let's send the science ship out. Which way do we go? We could go around this way first. And let's just shift queue some exploration orders. Ah, dang it, I had the wrong thing selected. Sell some food, so we can recruit a new leader. Sure, this one's fine.
Construction complete.
Maybe fast. This is a little too fast. We're just gonna take it slow.
Anomaly found.
Ooh, anomaly found. There's significant scarring on the surface world in a pattern that cannot be natural. For Morbid, the massive rifts look almost like writing. We're gonna leave that there, and we're gonna have to make another science shift to go research that anomaly for us. While having our normal ship. while having our first ship just continue researching. I need to unpause. Keep needing to do that.
System reconnaissance completed.
Go research that anomaly. Actually, this scientist might be better. You go research that anomaly. I'll make another assigned ship to take care of that. Take care of the other scientist that we hired with the roamer trait. Much more efficient.
Anomaly found.
Ooh, anomaly. What's this one? By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this planet. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no message. Could it be a distress transponder? Could be. Ooh, tradition available. Now, what should we pick? Well, as a criminal syndicate, we probably don't want to focus on discovering. Domination? Probably. Expansion? Definitely expansion. There's also mercantile, harmony, prosperity, subterfuge, supremacy, and unyielding. Each tradition tree doing some other things. I think we should first focus on mercantile. We are a megacorp after all. What's a megacorp without money?
Construction complete.
Comet sighted. Its passing was uneventful. Come on, ships, go faster. But there's no midway between fast and fastest. Alien writing. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Umzara 3. The massive script covers a large portion of the planet's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. Oops. The administration on headquarters received a report on the alien remnants with some apprehension. The leads in questions are now widely considered to be definite proof of unknown forces once having been active in the galaxy. Though some prominent Lasari thinkers reject this in favor of identifying the traces as freak geological formations or results of curious natural phenomena. Remarkable.
Construction complete.
First contact protocols. Our recent encounter with alien life forms has reignited, and made suddenly more urgent, the old debate on how we should approach contacting any potentially intelligent alien civilizations we may meet. While some advocate taking hostile preemptive action against them, others provide caution, pointing out that it would be wise to learn more about the aliens' capabilities before we risk antagonizing them. We must ward off all those who would threaten us. We're gonna be aggressive. Speaking of which, we should review our policies. Robotic workers allowed. Population controls allowed. Slavery purge both allowed. Initial border status will have it closed. Aggressive resettlement allowed. Indiscriminate bombardment. Let's have expansionist for now. War philosophy, unrestricted wars. Good. Wow, this system has a lot of planetary bodies to do its survey.
Recon pass completed.
Ah, here it is. Mercantile. Decided leaves our wealth is created at the bottom, and then funneled up to the fuel the state. As long as it is trickle down. Take that. Clerks produce 1 additional trade value. Yay! Speaking of which, we can upgrade it. We just need more minerals. We need more minerals in general, actually. Yeah, let's just buy the minerals. Why not? And then let's have this astro mining. Build another astro mining bay. You were supposed to be a generator station, but I think I prefer traders more. Let's build a trader hub. And let's sell some excess food. Use that to buy more minerals. Then we can have another research district. Yeah.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly found. We are receiving a weak signal from the surface of this moon. The source appears to be some kind of tracking beacon.
Recon pass completed.
Oh, we do have this person here specifically to get anomalies.
Recon pass completed.
Hooray! Habitable world survey. Now we know without a doubt that thriving biosphere is not something unique to headquarters. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. A commendable initiative.
New sitrep.
Let's build an outpost here. Mummified pilot. The mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species have been found drifting in high orbit over Ujara 2. The being is dressed in what may appear to be a flight suit, complete with a helmet. It may be a fighter pilot that ejected in some ancient battle, to be forgotten and left behind. Our study of the course has provided some interesting data.
Anomaly found.
The vessel is some kind of crashed into the surface of this asteroid. Wreckage from the craft can still be found within the impact crater.
Anomaly found.
Oh, right. I should probably switch the 2 around. You can go research the anomaly, and you can keep exploring. Leader gained a level. Yay!
Anomaly found.
By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this moon. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no message. Could it be a distress transponder? That's like the second distress transponder we have.
Anomaly found.
Strategic resource discovered. During a survey of Rimdur 2, the LSS Yal Obasa discovered several exotic gases previously unknown to us. These gases have a variety of different uses, particularly in the operation of advanced energy-based weaponry and force fields. Some of these gases can also be used as starship fuel or even as recreational drugs. Oh. While we do not yet possess the means to extract this resource, we should seriously consider establishing control of their system for future exploitation. A small cargo behoud has been left to drift in space above this gas giant. It has been captured by the planet's gravity well and will eventually be pulled into its atmosphere. Well, we'll get it eventually. Ancient survey marker. A short-range transmitter had been located on the surface of Umjara 6A. It appears to be an ancient survey marker, placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. The miners it was meant for evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still there.
Anomaly found.
Impressive structure to litter a small area on the surface of Rimder 2A, practically begging for some archaeological work. That's a lot of anomalies.
Construction complete.
Starbase built. Now we can build station to exploit those resources. The Cybrex. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on SSD-XR-1. Incredibly, this civilization, which apparently refers to itself as the Cybrex, seems to have been made up of machines that were linked together in some sort of collective consciousness. The age of the artifacts indicate they were active at some 600,000 years ago, in this portion of the galaxy at least, but we have learned nothing of their exact origins. According to a partial data fragment that our scientists managed to extract from one of the artifacts, the Cybrex at some point launched a crusade to destroy all sapient organic life in the galaxy for reasons unknown. Ooh, I think this is actually considered one of the best precursors because of their relic effects as well as their the effect you get after you find
New
your
sitrep.
home world. But we'll get there. Oh, all right. You keep exploring. We should probably get an admiral for this fleet. Yeah, gale speed is good. Get us extra sublight speed and evasion. Leader has leveled up.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Research complete. Mapping the genome of an individual through the sequencing of their DNA opens up for tailored medical treatments and therapies. Time for new research. Planetary unification. Ancient warring tribes, historical nations in conflict, not unified in empire. We must not, will not crumble. They don't give us additional unity, which is good. Alright, next. This one, commercial enterprise. No halfway good business opportunity escapes the notice of our entrepreneurial classes. Effects, commercial zones buildings provide one merchant job. Ringworld commercial segments and habitat trade districts do the same. Yeah, and every Ringworld can get a trade district. And the more merchants we have, the better trade value we get. Heck, we could even destroy this reactor district and put in a trade district instead. It might actually be better. We just have to be careful where the Xenos are so we know where to expand faster and where to defend. Because we can do a lot of AI in this game. While scanning the asteroid belt, our science team found some sort of irregularity. Let's have another science ship.
Construction complete.
Gigantic skeleton! What was previously thought to be assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere, Rimdur 2D, have been identified as a massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old. Our scientists have ruled out that Rimdur 2D could have supported life on that scale at any point in the moon's history. Science Officer Kon Mikon has prepared a special research project to delve further into this mystery.
New sitrep.
Yeah, you can research it after you finish the anomalies in that system. Crash Scoutcraft. A small scout craft of some kind plowed into the surface of its asteroid millennia ago, creating a shallow canyon. There is no visible cockpit on the ship, leading our scientists to believe it was either piloted by remote or through some kind of primitive artificial intelligence. Although it is too damaged to be salvaged, the ship hasn't been picked clean by looters yet. Engineering research gained. Oh, dang it, why aren't you surveying?
Science Division reports success.
More science. Coil guns are more powerful versions of early mass drivers, using electromagnetic coils to rapidly accelerate projectiles towards targets. Hooray for Newton's first law! Do we want hangar crafts, or additional minerals from jumps, or minerals from miners? I don't think we're going to need robots anytime soon, because that's what exoskeletons eventually unlock. Might need more minerals. Let's get geothermal fracking. Oh, no, wait. You're supposed to be the, Okay, this is why. You're supposed to be the explorer. The other one is supposed to be the not explorer. Well, I guess I can send you over here. The other direction. Ancient life pod. The abandoned life pod was detected in the close orbit of Rimdur 2B. It was covered in scorch marks, presumably from when the pod's mothership exploded, and preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the LSS Yalaoka managed to open the pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in resplendent uniform. Clutched in one of its claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or a revered leader. Society research gained.
Construction complete.
More level ups. Abandoned cargo pod. Discarded cargo pod was left by someone in the upper atmosphere in there too long ago. It has somehow escaped the notice of other spacefarers. Its decaying orbit means it would have been lost in the gas giant's crushing atmosphere within another few years. When the crew of the LSS Yaloka unsealed the pod, they found a stash of alien jewelry made out of precious metals. Melt them down for alloys, sell them for energy, or study their construction for society research, or we can keep them for artifact. I don't think we need a minor artifact this early. Let's melt them down. Ooh, headquarters sees an uproar following the news of unidentified ships sighted in the void. Their intentions unknown, it would be prudent to assume the worst. Encounter in Tonrak. We have made first contact with mysterious aliens in the Tonrak system. For now, we codenamed them Beta Menace. Until we can find out more about them, if they possess a language, we should be able to decipher it so we can assess how much of a threat they pose. We made first contact with an unknown entity. Let's send an envoy to investigate.
Science Division reports success.
Fusion reactor complete. Nuclear fusion processes generate a great amount of power for ships, but without many of the risks associated with fission power. Yay! Let's get improved research speed. Let's get more minerals if we can. Minerals are definitely running low here. And we need to get up enough alloys to build another habitat. More habitats means more riches.
System reconnaissance completed.
Structures on River 2A are not as old as we first believed. It seems to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science Officer Konmikon notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn from, and that to the builder's alien eyes, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array, or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to a Stellaris, it looks mostly like a place where you would take your young and let them amuse themselves. Go get another anomaly.
Construction complete.
Oh no, another encounter. Now we codename them Gamma Menace. They look like... Yeah, they look like mining drones. They only have armor. Let's see if we can...
Construction complete.
No, we don't have enough of a fleet to take him out. For now, we'll continue on expanding.
Special project complete.
Special project completed. Continuous studies of the massive skeletal remains on Rimder 2D have managed to shed some light on how the creature ended up on the moon. There are very faint residual energy readings that indicate some kind of a dimensional portal existed briefly towards the rear of the skeleton. Science Officer Fadra Toro theorizes that the creature passed through this gateway from another dimension, only to quickly perish in the hostile environment of Rimder 2D. Why it did this and where it came from are questions that may never be answered. Leader gained a level. You can go the other way. If there's any anomalies, just research them on the spot.
Recon pass completed.
Ooh. Activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this inhospitable rock.
System reconnaissance completed.
Oh, right, Oh, there's also hostile mining drones over here. Darn. And let's take this tradition. And with that should unlock additional trade policies. Each collected trade value earns us 1. We have 110-ish trade, so we can afford to reduce that to half of energy and quarter union per trade value. Marketplace of ideas. No, this is Silk Gamma Menace. So I guess we're most likely stuck in here until we get to until we can break through those blockades of mining drones. Mysterious spacefarers. Oh, thanks to spacefarers disappeared. Belongs to a previously unknown spacefaring civilization. We're redoubling our efforts to translate the language so that communication can be established. Keep at it.
Construction complete.
We discovered a new life form in Edixa, although calling it a life form may be incorrect. These entities appear to be fully automated, mechanical drones built exclusively for some unknown industrial purpose. Observation will continue, but since it's likely that these machines are programmed with defensive protocols, it will be prudent to tread lightly. Keep looking, but use caution.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Hey, new fracking techniques will allow us to tap into previously unattainable pockets of geothermal resources deep beneath the Earth's crust. Planet's crust. Let's get ceramo metal armor. Combination of different metals and ceramics that result in strong armor without sacrificing flexibility. Or actually, no. We could get mineral purification, which would give us better minerals for miners. We are kind of running low on minerals. Yeah, let's do that.
Construction complete.
Planetary unification. Now let's get off-world trading company. Yeah, let's go occupy that starbase. System. Oh, we are running low on food. We need more farmers. And all the farmers are currently merchants, of course. Well, here's hoping we don't run out of food anytime soon. More tradition. Let's see, insider trading or trade value. Yeah, marketplace of better ideas. Best ideas are born from exposure to the marketplace. The more exposure, the better the ideas. Trade value plus 10%.
System reconnaissance completed.
We're gonna need more influence. We need 150 alone just to build a habitat. And our species can only thrive on habitats. Not like we found any planets either.
Anomaly found.
Ooh, activity by an ancient precursor civilization. We'll have the other one get it. Actually, you know what? You can go get it. You can research anomalies faster. It's not like you're doing anything.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
What has to be beyond astronomical odds, the LSS Yalaoka managed to pinpoint the source of the odd signals this sword passed through the asteroid belt. A tiny alien construct. A simple scan reveals that it's some sort of a ritualistic container, holding the remain of an alien spacefarer. Open the coffin and study its corpse. Aha! Oh, okay, so I guess it was an entire empire that just managed to be next to us.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough. Recon pass completed.
Ah, what is it with all these anomalies? While we're waiting for our influence to build up, let's build some corvettes. Let's buy some alloys so we can build more corvettes.
Ships refitted. Fill out the mercantile tree with insider trading. Knowing the right people in the right places can make the world of difference. Influential merchant contacts will let us buy from resource markets at favorable rates. And now here's the... what should we go for first? We could go for Voidborn, which would give us additional building slots, which is very nice. We could go for Interstellar Dominion, which would reduce our costs of Starbase building. I mean, both are pretty okay. Especially in this early game, it could save a lot of influence. It's not like we really have the minerals to build anything else. Yeah, let's go with Interstellar Dominion. And then spend the minerals on something else. System reconnaissance completed.
Reports of the Deep State's drones previously encountered have been investigated closer. The drones appear to be workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation, established millennia ago and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves, judging by the state of the processing equipment. The drones possess powerful mining lasers and make obviously threatening, if not outright hostile, overtures toward Lasari vessels when approached. They may only be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch by the Lasari Syndicate. Understood. Issue special project, influence gain, and ends
Permanent communications have been established with an alien empire.
Good. We can choose to do the study, but that takes like 26 months. Sure. We can take our time to research it. Beta Manus appear eager to establish communication with us, having set a large audio and visual transmission that offers a key to translating their language. Our experts are confident we'll be able to use this to learn to communicate with them soon. Of course, we will have to trust them that their offered translations are not misleading, and that we will be able to reliably interpret information presented from a surely vastly different experiential context. How naive of them. Well, let's see if we can gather enough fleet. Alright, let's build another alloy foundry. Attack!
Anomaly found.
Ooh, large amount of ship debris can be found in orbit around this moon, possibly the remnants of some kind of massive fleet action. Yeah, you can go research that anomaly.
Fleet action underway.
Yeah, shoot that
Fleet
flagship.
action underway.
Darn. Rapid strike fleet, go!
Construction
This is a
complete.
terrible idea. Ooh, what do we got? Let's see, we could get prosperity, subterfuge. Let's go over domination. We might need more. This one is always tempting for more monthly influence. But expansion might have been better. Oh well, we'll regret it later.
Engaging enemy station.
I should have went for lasers instead. Ooh, we discovered a new archaeological site. Asteroid blast door. A collision with a smaller asteroid had revealed a small blast door or airlock extending slightly from the surface of A-0. Is that a T? Hold on. H-0 T9. It appears to be thousands of years old and previously concealed by rocks and dust. For unknown reasons, scans cannot penetrate the asteroid's interior, and the blast door is impervious to conventional cutting tools. To learn what is behind the door, a team would likely have to dig their way towards the center of the asteroid from another direction. Alright, we'll have someone go there eventually. We might need a better ship design. I forgot to turn on all of the ships.
Construction complete.
Communication established. Our efforts to decipher the signal picked up from the beta minutes have paid off, and we have finally made a breakthrough. While our mastery of their language may not be complete, we have managed to identify them as the Multics Combine and are able to communicate with them, should we ever feel the need.
Permanent communications have been established with an alien empire.
I speak on behalf of the Multics Combine, and I bring you greetings. Our great leader, Emperor Lopto I, is very pleased to have made contact with your unique species, and we look forward to an exchange of cultures and ideas. Oh, well, I guess they're not going to care that we were fighting them. Alien scum! Do not interfere with our endeavors. Greetings to you and your odd kin. First alien encounter. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has shaken our society to the core. Leaked footage of these bizarre creatures is spreading through media outlets across the Lasari Syndicate, and many citizens have been gripped by panic. Rioting has been reported in several cities on headquarters. The strange Xenos appear to have achieved a level of technology similar to our own, and they are clearly spacefaring. Whether they regard our great species with fear, hatred, or cold indifference is anyone's guess. We should assume the worst. Okay, fine, we'll retreat for now. Ooh, they had a better fleet than we did. I guess we shouldn't mess with them. We will, however, build space. No, we still need to save up on alloys. Let's send this by. We have received our first clandestine report from the spy master Yabra Mikon inside the Multix compound. This marks the foundation of our first spy network in the Xeno Empire, ideally positioned to warn us of their alien and duplicitous schemes. Xeno scum. Could use more commercial industrial.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Hooray, more research. And we can get more physics research. There is clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in close orbit of Spua 2A at some point in the past 5,000 years. The surface on one side of the moon is pockmarked with craters from stray weapon blasts, and scans from the LSS Yaloka has picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are all in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. Science Officer Kon Mikon is preparing an expedition to sift through these derelict hulls for any valuable technologies. Issue special project, Mount
New
Graveyard
sitrep.
Expedition. Yeah, go explore that spaceship graveyard.
Construction complete. Recon pass completed.
Technology researched. Trade across interstellar distances presents a new set of challenges to overcome. It is critical to achieve the transfer of goods from one system to another in a timely and, above all, cost-efficient manner. Let's increase. Yeah, food processing facilities. We might need food later. Let's build this starbase at Tonra.
Construction complete.
Save alloys. We need to save alloys for habitats. I think the tree value is good. Kind of. Need more clerks for it though. Sure, we'll improve our relationship with them. Just so we can take advantage of them later. colonial viceroys. Our control over the colonies is dependent on us finding capable and loyal individuals that can be trusted to enforce the rule of the government. We're getting there. Just
Special project complete.
It's like 600 more alloy until we can build another habitat. Our team under Science Officer Colony Connors finished their expedition on Spua 2A and returned to the LSS Yaloka. Sadly, the Rex starships on the surface were too badly damaged to recover any useful technologies. These vessels were clearly very advanced, however. We could gain valuable engineering insights if we analyze the way they were designed. We should consider the construction of a permanent science outpost in orbit. Interesting.
Special project complete.
Mining drone work ethic. The drones and their tireless, endless work of extracting ever-diminishing resources from their local planetoid make for a somewhat dull, but nevertheless informative subject of study. In fact, mining networks on headquarters could stand to learn a thing or two about their maximizing mineral extraction rates while conserving energy. Additionally, we have found that drones are not completely silent. They emit signal pings, though extremely infrequently and at a wavelength hard to isolate from background noise. If there is anyone left to receive these pings, may be a mystery for another time. Easy prey for damaged ancient mining drones or fascinating automata for drone mining techniques. Yeah, let's have our mining stations do better. Let's just speed up the game a little.
Anomaly found.
Atmospheric readings from Belvarl 2 do not match simulated projections. Organic remains. Ancient frozen remains of 1,000 aliens have been found in the vicinity of Ushminaria 3. They come in over a dozen different species, and preliminary dating puts them corpses at roughly 600,000 years old. Around the same time as the cybernetic machine consciousness ravaged this part of the galaxy.
New sitrep.
Issue special project, organic remains. Alright, you guys can heal up. Broken Cyrex warp forms. Broken remains of 2 Cyrex warp forms have been discovered in orbit on Ekavira 1. They appear to have been destroyed in a battle, but no debris from their adversary has been found. Either they were badly outmatched, or there are more to this engagement than it seems.
New sitrep.
Rapid space fleet has been fully repaired. With a little more, I think we go and take them on. Though we definitely should have more shields and have more lasers. Action found. Alright, let's design our ships while we're here. Interceptor's probably the best against the mining drones, since we can just slap 3 lasers on it. Against our starbase, against anyone else with shields, however, Picket is probably the best. Since we don't really have much shields in the early game. Yeah, let's fit the interceptor with lasers. Yeah, 3 deflectors to minimize damage from mining lasers. Ten ships will be upgraded for -91 alloys.
Special project complete.
Archaeological project complete. The aliens we found above Ushman Area 3 all died from vacuum exposure. And each individual had the barcode that Cyberx were known to laser into the skin of organic captives. Seems like the Cyberx executed these aliens by spacing them, perhaps after having finished interrogations, or to keep them from escaping during some kind of rescue operation. We may never know the truth. Interesting find. Oh, that's what fastest speed does. Makes it go zoom. Immense ragged plains of shadow drift across Belvarro 2's face. They're not cast by clouds, but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged, or rather jointed, to allow for a small degree of articulation. Science officer Con Nikon is yet unwilling to say whether these are flora or fauna, or what a possible purpose, if any, their elaborate shadow casting might serve. Okay, now I think we can, no, just still a little more.
Ships refitted.
The question is, if we do get another, where do we even put it? We just put it in the same system? It really depends on what we need. We just put it in a random planetoid. Random planetoid that doesn't give much. Yeah, like this one. Sure.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Mineral subsidies unlocked. Advanced habitat is 146 months. A lot better than before, I think. This time, let's go with engineering research. Ooh, tradition available. Let's go expansion actually. Let's invest in 2 tradition trees at once.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
We can start building a starbase here. Exploring the mediation of fundamental forces through subatomic particles. Ooh, automated exploration protocols. That's always good. That'll be good as soon as we can break through these hostile fleets.
Special project complete.
After studying the wreckage of 2 Cyberx warforms over Ekavira 1, Science Officer Junak Nick has concluded that they were most likely destroyed while fighting each other. This theory explains the lack of non-Cyrex debris, and it fits the damage pattern found on the wrecks. Why the 2 Cyrex vessels turned on each other remains a mystery, however. After they were immobilized, both warforms triggered some kind of self-destruct mechanism that fried their neural processors. Oh.
Construction complete.
Starbase complete.
Science Division
Actually,
reports
let's
a new
unlock,
breakthrough.
Let's unlock the hangar bay first instead. Nope, not Chemical Bliss. Chemical Bliss is useless.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Advanced AI will aid science officers in tasks to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no Blorg has ever gone before. The science ship will be able to explore the galaxy with help from an AI. Ooh, blue laser. We need lasers. Lasers are the best. Lasers are the best early game. Alright, what do we got? Starbase influence cost reduced by 10%. That's always good. Cyberx Research Station. A single badly scratched module is all that's left of a Cyberx Research Station that once orbited Ekavira 3 hundreds of thousands of years ago. Vacuum exposed inside the module Inside of the module is filled with dead remains of creatures that are part machine and part organic.
New sitrep.
Go research that.
Special project complete.
An analysis of the cyber research module we found above Ecovir 3 has revealed that the machine consciousness was experimenting with cybernetic life forms. Hundreds of unfortunate prisoners were transported to this facility for the purpose of having their limbs and organs replaced with various mechanical contraptions. The exact objective of these tests remains unclear. There is no evidence that the Cyberx ever made use of cybernetic units outside of this lab.
Construction
Unsettling.
complete.
Let's build our way to the archaeological site. We could build another. I think we. Oh, hold on. We could actually. Can we upgrade our?
Construction complete.
No, we cannot. Can set this to build this. And have one of you go dig up that archaeological site.
Science Division reports success.
Let's see, what can we get? We could get advanced habitat. That'll only take like 10 years. Maybe it's a little too much. Who knows? Yeah, sure. 10 years is nothing. Nah, 10 years is a lot. Well, let's get another.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Ooh, colonial centralization. I mean, that was 7-1 months, so does that really matter? I guess not. Oh. Well, now it's suddenly 274 months. Ugh. Reduce Empire Sprawl.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Right, that was what's causing it. Nope, now it's still very bad. Blue laser, get. We could take cold fusion.
Ships refitted.
This faction has recently gained traction in the internal political landscape of the Lazari Syndicate, led by scientist Ray Tisala. They call themselves the Union of Traditional Values. Spiritualist in my empire? Come on. Who has time to be spiritual when you're being a pirate? Speaking of pirates, what can you do? Espionage. We could do something, actually. We could steal some technology, yeah. Let's just steal some technology. Habitat complete. We have complete the construction of our first habitat, and it's finally time to ready a colony vessel and make landfall on a world we ourselves have created. From its mechanized board to its highest mountains, every nut, bolt, creek, and cranny have been designed to fit our needs perfectly in our new home amongst the stars. Excellent. We need more food and consumer goods. Let's just buy some. Yeah. What do we want to focus this on? We wanted to focus on artificers and consumer goods. Asteroid blast door, drilling a hole. The barrel structure has some kind occupied close to the interior of an asteroid AOT-9. The blast door, once served as the structure's only entrance, still can't be opened. But a passage has been dug from the other side of the asteroid. Drills so far have been unable to penetrate the thick outer walls of the structure, but this method still seems to afford the best chance of gaining success. Despite their age, the blast door have proven nearly invulnerable. Curious. Let's trade these technician jobs for our trade district. We can make another a research hub, but that'd be great. It'll make wonders for our tech. Spymaster reports a drastic failure in their process while screening operatives. Word from the Multics capital is that a fixer has been chosen to defect. It seems that the fixer has grown more sympathetic towards the culture and founding ethics of the Multics Combine in opposition to our own. Our screening process has failed in that it's supposed to rule out such flakiness. We could disavow, or so be it. That's just a little influence, not like we're using it anyway. Ooh, our operatives have uncovered suspect evidence that they need to launch a deceptive counter-operations against us in the near future. We have no exact details of the apparent scheme yet, but it looks like manipulating our existing relationship, undermining agreements of trust in the way of our life. We only know one person. Advise his caution, however, at the ease we may come across this information is fairly suspect. This potential outrage cannot be tolerated. I mean, it gains unity. New colony start with 1 additional pop. Let's buy some food and consumer goods.
Science Division reports success.
Standardized Corvette patterns.
Construction complete.
Nope, we can't put it around the star itself. That's a shame.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
We can put it around this planetary body.
Our pioneers have made planetfall.
And let's train some 10 more Corvettes. Hopefully that'll be enough to take down those mining operation bots. Just take him up here. Ooh, espionage event pending. Our operatives have dispersed amongst the various scientific outreach schemes being run by the Multics Combine for the benefit of their own citizenry. Our target for this endeavor may very well make themselves known to us. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Oh no, contact lost. Spymaster reports having lost contact with its operatives in the Multics Combine. Missed a number of most recent scheduled check-ins. Find our operatives. Ooh, contact reestablished. Having restored, already working to review the monitoring procedures. Yay. This for the hangar base here. Let's build a hydroponics bay too. Hole has finally been drilled to the outer walls of the structure inside A-0T9. Interior is a vast command center or a bunker of some sort, littered with the decayed remains of thousands of dead aliens. Sifting through all this to gain a clearer picture of what exactly was going on inside this asteroid will take a considerable time.
A new world has been secured for our colonists.
Hooray, a new world. Well, let's focus you on factory station. civilian industries, and industrial district. You'll be busy making consumer goods for everyone.
Construction complete.
While this one building will be responsible for technology, sciences. Ooh, negotiations for a new leader is underway. We could influence it by spending influence. Actually, speaking of edicts, we could put in an information quarantine and a fear campaign to increase our unity. Alright, now what? Alright, well let's see who gets elected later. One of our potential targets seems to have the kind of research clearance we need, and they are suitably impressed by our fabricated credentials. This lead seems the best one for now. New ruler has been elected. Oligarch Vikal Fen will rule until the next election, which will take place 2240. Previously a governor on headquarters become the next ruler. Agenda: native privilege, xenophobic extraction, and citizen pop happiness. And our leader has become our governor.
Construction complete.
And now we have 20...
Science Division report success.
Ooh, we can get autocannon early. That's pretty good. Or we could start extracting gases. Now let's get autocannons. Pop growth speed increased by 10%.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Okay, fleet command limit, naval logistics office. Let's get naval capacity. We're kind of at the capacity already.
Science Division reports success.
Cold fusion reactor, and we can get another laser. I want to get that later. Normal speed. Alright, charge! Your mining lasers are no match for our shields. Good. Now let's start sending these guys in. And research that debris. This asteroid once served as the hidden capital of a relatively large interstellar empire that dominated this section of the galaxy several thousand years ago. From this fortified command center, the ruling elite, along with thousands of military and civilian officials, administered the empire while safe from the violent reprisals from their harsh policies often inspired. Contact with the rest of the empire seems to have been handled exclusively through encrypted subspace transmissions and a single freighter which made periodic visits to resupply the base and transfer personnel.
Construction complete.
We drawn up various plans which press a clear advantage. Our operative had last been invited to a high-security branch facility engaged in cutting-edge research. Spy Master Yapra Mikon assured that his simulations paint a favorable forecast. Commence operation. Multics research secured. Our infiltration of Multic science has succeeded. However, some of the operatives now appear to be at risk. Our lead operative's cover held long enough to complete their extraction, but their credentials have now been exposed as false. Multic security has been alerted to their presence. The research data we desired has already been extracted, but our team's escape plans have been thrown into disarray. Security is coming down hard, we must carefully promptly consider our next move, retrieve many of our operatives as possible. Research option gained. Powered exoskeletons. Alright, what else can we do? Well, we can, not yet. We need to wait for the intel level to raise again.
Battle debris secured.
Hooray! Here, just
Construction complete.
Just go auto survey for a while. Man, another one. No, it's just a small, minor event. I got explosive motes out of it, though.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, research all the
System
anomalies that we come
reconnaissance
across.
completed.
Wreckage identified. Let's see, it's a result of an unexpected geomagnetic solar storm. The supply ship suffered a complete loss of life support systems and sustained inoperable damage, drifting until it entered Obishav's gravity well. There are no survivors. The ship's cargo hold does indeed contain a notable amount of minerals. However, the captain of the LSS Yal Vokal contains that the construction indicates Multic's design. It's highly likely that the minerals belong to the Multic's Combine. And they may be displeased shall we lay claim to their shipment. I mean, 300 minerals is not much. Plus 10 intel is also not much. We will not risk an altercation. More useful to get influence. Sorry, we have received word of a down supply ship's convoy. We would like to extend our gratitude for you taking the time to recover it without the need for Multic's intervention. Our pleasure. There we go, Galactic Ambition. And our habitats are now cheaper. Ooh, and we can get another Ascension perk. Let's get Voidborn. Now we get extra building slots on our things.
Recon pass completed.
Let's see, where else can you build a thing? Right here. We'll use that as our bureaucrats.
System reconnaissance completed.
Broken gates. We picked up strange signals from a broken dome on Yelixa 8A. Scientists gain trait. Arrested development. Aww, not arrested development. That sucks. Replace. It has meticulous. Hold on, I'll be right back. And back to the fight. Ooh, archaeological site has been fully excavated. From what can be pieced together, it seems that the resupply freighter collided with the asteroid due to a thruster malfunction. The resulting explosion damaged the blast doors and destroyed the asteroid subspace transmitter, permanently severing all contact with the outside world. Oops. Trapped and with no hope of rescue, the asteroid inhabitants slowly succumb to starvation or suicide. The last logs of the single surviving subspace receiver confirmed that their empire, suddenly bereft of its capital, descended into civil war and anarchy. Whoops. Well, rip them. Well, actually, you should stay behind in case
Construction complete.
there's some anomalies that need researching. Habitat complete. Research and development.
Anomaly found.
Sensor profile of a mid-sized vessel was briefly detected inside the upper atmosphere of this gas giant. Oh, that sounds like a perfect thing for our our carefree scientists to go research.
Recon pass completed.
Let's give that trade hub and build more commercial zones on it. Actually, that means we can ignore the commercial zone off of this. Let's put, what should we put on it? We could put administrative offices, or we could put research labs. Research complete. Autocannon. Ooh, we have destroyers.
Science
tier
Division
ship assault.
reports a new breakthrough.
Yes, right. FTL inhibitors. Additional skills, yay! Operator resurfaces. Long expired set of covert codes has been reactivated. They are linked to the operation we carried out in the multi-combine from where the former operator is trying to report back in. Messages line on the details, but code carrier's markers would signify intelligence on key political figures in a foreign empire. Our security advisors confirmed that codes were valid until quite recently, but their expertise means such codes were open to compromise by foreign powers. There's no telling if the operator of their messages is that genuine. I mean... Former agents are to be disavowed. Ignore this.
New sitrep.
We received another encrypted message from within the multi-combine employing a different cipher this time. Our supposed once lost operative claims that they have knowledge they hold puts their life at extreme risk. And they say that if we do not extract and debrief them, they must consider defecting. And being suspicious threat continues to ignore. Ooh, found an encounter at Monmouth. Yeah, we don't need to improve relations with them. They're hostile anyway. Gas giant ship. Active scans of Tatotian 1 have picked up what appears to be a large ship deep inside the atmosphere of the gas giant. Judging by the nearby debris, there have been several failed attempts to salvage it there in the past. Blech. Any ship strong enough to withstand such a crushing gravity must be a magnificent size, and Science Officer Fadra Toros have proposed a salvage project of our own. Bring it up, whatever
New
it is.
sitrep.
Disavowal holds. There have been no further messages from our disavowed operative within the Multics Combine. This matter is being considered as resolved. We may never know if there really was a former operative, nor will we know if it actually wasn't useful intelligence to be had. If this was instead a Multics ruse, we could safely state that their ploy has failed.
Recon pass completed.
Can't really steal technology that efficiently right now. Let's acquire asset. Then let's set it to go automatic, because I don't want to click everything. Oh, right. Our ships are upgraded. They get additional lasers. And we get additional shields, though. No, we do not. Already a colony plan for that one.
Special project complete.
In a masterful display of engineering, the team under Science Officer Fadra Toros have managed to gently raise the derelict ship on the Titoian 1 to gas giant's upper atmosphere. Despite its age, the ancient cruiser is in remarkably good condition, and we have restored power to its systems. No trace of the original crew remains, but we have brought it over to our own and commissioned the ship into the fleet. Ooh, tactical response. Cruise, a salvage cruiser, derelict class. It has some decent anti-armor weapons. Yeah, hooray. It'll be a welcome addition to our fleet.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Spacefaring civilization discovered. Our probes had detected starships between a number of stations between the system. Blah blah blah. Let's nab some of them for closer investigation.
Taking evasive action.
Oh, encountering rank warp. So it means a data menace.
Ships refitted.
Let's get out of here before they start getting wise.
Construction complete.
Our time to see Chach's for integration has gone disastrously. A brave team of Cobra Special Forces led by Sapro Vagras have attempted to siege an ATA-Menace cargo vessel in the Monbot system. However, they did not realize that Cho's target was better armed than anticipated, nor that the enemy had several warships concealed nearby. The ship was destroyed with all hands on deck, and they sought a hasty retreat. Curses. Is there any other edicts we can do? Education campaign. That's fine. We could turn on enhanced surveillance, but we're kind of lacking on Empire Sprawl.
We have claimed a new world.
Yeah, just build.
Construction complete.
Keep expanding. Oh, and we need someone to take care of that archaeological site. And nowhere to explore.
Construction complete.
Okay, and
Science
some of our
Division
ships are
report
returning.
success.
Destroyers unlocked. Yeah. Still over 10 years before we can get the habitat expansion. Let's get more research on engineering research instead. Ooh, asset required. Official within the multi-civic hierarchy. More assets.
Science Division reports success.
Oh, right, I need to do the thing.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Oh, that was funny. More sciences. Ooh, we can get additional better shields. Better shields is great. Communications established.
Permanent communications have been established with an alien empire.
Concerning Masari, our commissary general wishes to let it be known that we will not bow to your threats or intimidation.
You'll find yourself no match for us. Let's build another star base here. Oh, we were already upgrading it. Good. Let's see, increase output for workers and slaves. Habitat is ready for colonization. Blackmailers for documents and stuff. Well, we do need more. More minerals. Nope. We want something to be more closer, though. I wonder if there's anything we can get into Ushminaria.
Taking evasive action.
Oh no. Don't bother taking that evasive action.
Battle debris secured.
Broken gates, the first layer. Ruins seem to be centuries, not millennia, old. The only a large open-air dome. We're excavating the outermost parts. We quickly find ourselves in what appears to be the derelict slums of a city. As a large gate that blocks our progress deeper into the city, our scientists speculate that it is split into a hierarchy, each layer holding one class of people in the city. It does not take long before one of our scientists find alien remains in subterranean ruins under the broken concrete floor. After the first corpse is found, however, we start finding remains all over the slums, be it in the streets and what would have been their homes, or hanging from the most remote parts of the ceiling. It's unclear what killed them, but it's a grisly sight. What did the other layers have in store for us? Data menace. Space automata. New life form in Wentport. Oh, calling it a life form may be incorrect. What is it? Wentport is actually a
Construction complete.
It's a predetermined system that can spawn. It contains a Gaia world, which is very tempting. Right, go back to surveying.
Anomaly found.
Sensors pick up rhythmic movement on the hellish surface of Skipiton 1.
Recon pass completed. Anomaly found.
More anomalies, picking up an unexplained pattern of interference in the Skipiton system.
Anomaly found.
What is it with all these anomalies? Come on. Class 12 asteroid orbits the planet. Planet's small planetoid's orbit appears to be far too stable for the present to be a natural occurrence. Oh, right. Ancient mining drones.
Permanent
We've already got
communications
this.
have been established with an alien empire. Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Oh, those appears to be workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining station established. Blah 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 blah. Soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves. Okay, so it's just a basically mining drone, but it was slight text change. Massive sword invisible in the upper atmosphere of the gas giant. They worth the effort to study them in more detail.
Construction complete.
Strategic resource discovered. During its survey of Skipiton 3A, the LSS Truck Viam discovered a previously unknown strategic resource dubbed Zero. It's an extremely rare aerosol of exotic particles that appears to have been deposited through a meteor impact, but its true origin is a mystery. It's spice. It's dune spice. It's just dune spice. Speaking of which, isn't there also a new Dune movie? Pretty sure there is. I haven't watched it. Maybe I should consider.
Battle debris secured.
Ah, here we go. Is there a planetoid body with minerals on it that we can harvest? No, there is not. Dang it. I guess we could always build one in here. Yeah, we could build it right here. Alright, that's what we'll do then. And we another
Construction complete.
construction ship. Ooh, an underappreciated member of the Multic citizenry, whose attitude and contacts among the lower rungs of society are sure to aid our operations in various ways. Geothermal. Measured pounding observed from orbit is a motion of immense and ancient geothermal extractors, breathing their last. Building them abandoned at some point in the distant past, the vast batteries of disintegrating machinery have been pumping up superheated fluids from the planet's core ever since. Their storage capacitors are all broken or leaking, but some energy can be siphoned from them.
Our pioneers have made planetfall.
Oh no, we're running low on food. Just buy more.
Recon.
We can add destroyers to our fleet. We need more alloys first. Do we have better shields yet? Yeah, yes we do actually. Then how do our destroyers look? Ooh, we do have a lot of autocannons, which is good. Let's make it a picket ship bow. We could always use some point defense. I just fill it with nothing but shields. go and get that starbase. Whereas the first circle seemingly consisted of the ramshackle dwellings of the outcast and destitute, the second circle has more in common with the Lasari notion of proper urban planning. We find several open squares our scientists assume to be marketplaces, though anything from back then has long since decayed to the point where it is impossible to make out what it might have been. It does not take long before we start finding unusual remains in part of the dome too. They seem to have perished in much the same way as their poor neighbors, and we find the dead strewn all over. Yet another brutal sight.
Ships refitted. System reconnaissance completed. Construction complete. Science Division reports success.
Let's see, what do we got? Yeah, I think should we? It's only 15 months for this, but 150 months for this. Yeah, we'll save it for now.
Anomaly found.
LR-9-44-44-D1 has been partially hollowed out and carved with exquisite precision. There's something familiar about the lines and curves etched onto the rock. Alright, well, go research those anomalies.
We have claimed a new world.
Alright, this is the administrative offices. Bureaucrat. There it is, bureaucratic station.
System reconnaissance completed.
Sonified science. Succeeded in isolating a signal embedded in the usual pattern of interference with the skip-on system. It signals a song, sonification of an advanced mathematical equation, and one that science officer Taros cannot seem to get out of their head. Who or what may have composed the song remains unknown, but its complexity infers on an incredible level of technological sophistication regarding subspace harmonics. It signals geodesics that suggest a point of origin from outside our galaxy.
System reconnaissance completed.
Convenient mining. The asteroid around Skipaton 2 has such a perfectly stable orbit that it's easy to understand why our scientists thought it was placed there artificially. There are no conclusive indications that any propulsion systems or any other artificial bonding. The only natural conclusion is that by some absurdly improbable chance, the asteroid got caught by Skipatron 2's gravity field. We have also detected some rare crystals on the surface of the asteroid.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Hooray, trap asteroid. Too bad we can't just get there instantly.
Construction complete.
Okay, active Matrix C2 for combat-centric tasks, greatly improve engagement efficiency. More research. And... sure, more food. More food is needed. Caught in the eye. Last signal received from LSS Yalwabasa was not much more than garbled static. They have been studying the strange localized storms on Skipaton 3 and have been sending back incredible preliminary reports. Have has reacted to the probes being sent in, creating vacuum pockets to avoid them and slowly seeping back and towards the drones. LSS Yalwabasa was planning on testing out numerous scanning frequencies of the storm before we lost contact. Science ships have been sunk into the gas giant and appears to be dormant. Free the science ship, or permanently add 7 7 physics research to the gas giant. No,
New
rescue
sit rep.
immediately. Oh yeah, it's just trapped. Oh, right, we can get another tradition.
Science Division reports success.
More science. Ooh, 62 months until advanced habitat. That's much better. Rescue the science ship.
Special project
After
complete.
months of work, scientists finally managed to alternate LSS Yalabas' shield in such a way that Skipaton 3 Tempest Field released its grip on a marooned ship. Communication with Von Taraz was quickly reestablished, and incredibly, none aboard LSS Yalabas seemed to remember their time trapped inside the storm.
Science Division reports success.
New contact. Received a communique from a previously unknown spacefaring empire that called themselves the Sin Star Dynasty. They claim to have learned of our existence by listening on the communications of another empire we are in contact with. I speak on behalf of the Sin Star Dynasty, and I have been authorized to bring you greetings. As long as you stay out of our internal affairs and treat our great leader High King Locatral I with reverence, I see no reason for our diplomatic relations to sour. We are the instrument of the void, weaklings. Ooh, we need more edicts. More research station output.
System reconnaissance
Wow,
completed.
Vulcan's Combine really expanded a lot, didn't they? We should also expand a lot.
Taking evasive action.
How did they get upgraded? Oh, right, the combat computers.
Ships refitted.
Fitted and charged. Third layer. When the gate into the third layer finally opens, our scientists, curious about what they will find next, flood into what is soon identified as yet another wealthier region of the old dome. At this point, we can make confident assumptions about what to expect from the city. Shortly after the lair, one of our people suddenly turns around and savagely attacks a colleague. The victim is already dead on the ground by the time the unexpected assailant is restrained. In the aftermath, we are completely unable to get anything sensible out of the crazed scientists, get no better understanding of what happened to them. This layer is significantly smaller than either of the previous two, and it's most likely the final one before it reaches the center of the dome. Only the gate remains. Scientists stand ready to check the final layer.
Anomaly found.
Glowing webs of an unknown origin periodically illuminate the surface of Kunbar 4. Familiar shrine. Most of the asteroid has been laser chiseled with great precision into the likeness of a small Lasari temple or a large shrine. Shrine to the Untold, the great destroyer deity of old Lasari faiths. The temple has been tumbling through quite a space for far longer than we have been capable of spaceflight, which is disturbing at best, terrifying at worst. Naturally, Science Officer Von Taras urges us to search for more stellar objects that match the characteristics of his space temple, and has uploaded a list of likely candidates in nearby systems to the situation log. Then looking we shall go.
New sitrep.
Let's see where these locations are. Oh right, we can also do drone study. Did we already do drone study? Oh, well, we can do it again, I guess. Here, you can go there.
New sitrep.
Approaching the Manufactress. Crew report that a stellar object not unlike the shrine to the untold is indeed orbiting the star. Ooh, what's this? We have made contact with the mysterious aliens in the Korea system. For now, we are codenamed the Pi Menace. Until we can find out more about them, if they possess a language, we should decipher it so that we can assess how large of a threat they produce. Alright, so we're gonna have to start expanding over that way quickly.
Construction complete. Science Division reports success.
I can't believe we haven't found a single habitable planet. I mean, yes, we're void dwellers, but still.
New sitrep. Special project complete.
Deciphering the pictograms in the Benefactress Shrine was much smoother than process than anticipated. All linguists involved described the language quickly, connecting or clicking in their minds, despite its age and complexity. However, the writings are unlikely to make much sense until they are combined with other writs associated with the rest of the Quadrumvirate Godhead. We received a communique from a Republican Eswani territories. I speak for High Commissioner Clout Dolgil and the wealthy elite of the Republican Eswani territories. Your alien wastes are objectionable to us, but perhaps we can still engage in limited trade, assuming your inferior civilization produces anything of value. That's very rude.
Recon pass completed. Construction complete.
Mysterious spacefarers. You can't really catch any of them. No one around. Need more amenities.
Special project complete.
Shrine to the Undaunted. After days of activities that can best turn fiddling, Science Officer Fontares retrieved the Doctor in the Undaunted, a textile scroll covered with a sturdy plastic polymer. Privy Council. Rule level cap +2 and edict capacity +1. Best and brightest to complete for a chance to whisper advice in the auditory receiver of our illustrious ruler to better guide the ship of state. Let's see, we could get enhanced surveillance actually, or nutritional plenitude. Enhanced surveillance is fine. What do we take? We could take Become the Crisis. Nah, not this kind of game. Enigmatic Engineering, Nihilistic Acquisition. Nihilistic Acquisition might be the most in character. We'll hold it off for now.
Special project complete.
Mining drone work that we already did. I'm pretty sure we already did this. So if I do it again, do I get the second copy? I do not. Probably should have just done the normal one. New contact. Tycon Trade Association. You hacked into us. Now you call us friend? Bah! The Taikan Trade Association will remain vigilant towards your kind. You'll find yourself no match for us. Do we hack them? I don't think we hacked them. Oh well.
Inbound message traffic.
Establish embassy. We hope to establish an embassy on headquarters for the future betterment of Taikan diplomacy. Sure. Ooh, speaking of which, now that I actually have a decent amount of influence, I can start setting up branch office. Ah, no, someone else is already has a branch office. Damn you, Taikans! Oops, scientist died. Sure, you can go research this project.
Anomaly found.
Sensors indicate odd irregularities in Kunbar's energy emission pattern.
Science Division reports success.
Well, they are normal megacorps, so they have to have a commensurate pact if they want to build branch offices. So with the Sin Star Dynasty and the Voltix Combine.
Anomaly found.
Observing the massive asteroid F-29-89-T, we have found something. Further investigation
Battle
is
debris
warranted.
secured. Anomaly found.
Class 12 asteroid orbits the moon. No, we already had one like this.
Construction complete.
Probably a different event. Oh. Old God, Shrine to the Percipient. Science officers Yunak Nigga reported back with the LSS Irsk Mong's findings at the Percipient Shrine. Percipient. Recognized early on the text is some logographic script that's inlaid in the walls, heavily distorted by the layers of translucent lacquer. Initial attempts on scrambling the text, relying on the raw processing powers to reconstruct the text or plain images, proved fruitless, as it was simply too distorted to place in any known lingual family tree. Next, the crew of the LSS Irsk Mong attempted bombarding the lacquer with light of varying late wavelengths and intensity, but no beneficial reactions were observed. Judak Nick apparently considered physically separating the lacquer from the inlaid text, but realized the strange glyphs would doubtlessly have been made misshapen to begin with, only to assume their proper shape when viewed correctly through the lens of the lacquer. Science officer Junak Nick was about to call the mission a failure when, looking up as they irritably paced along the edges of the circular space, realized that discrete lines of cohesive text were momentarily forming before their eyes, melting away only to be replaced by new lines. Not long after, they had the ceiling, walls, and floors imaged in a spiral pattern. Text from other shrines would help us piece it all together. Fascinating. Old Gods Revelation. Complete doctrine of the gods, for that is what the recovered text to be regarded as, dwarfing the fairy tale scraps upon which the old Lasari religions were founded, is as shockingly revelatory as it is revolutionary. With only a little bit of creative interpretation, it's clear that the people of the headquarters were meant for great things, guided by the strong hand of a religious leader. Our path is one to godhood, but our past is littered with prophecies unfulfilled and sins born of ignorance. Redemption is ephemeral. Suppress the findings, monetize the findings. What can we learn from this? We walk in the footsteps of the divine. What can we learn from this? Regardless of the veracity or validity of the sacred text, the fact remains we share a religious concept with some older, unknown spacefaring race.
System reconnaissance completed.
That was a long read. we're gonna have a spy
Construction
network on them.
complete. System reconnaissance completed.
Found an anomaly. Could require extensive probing, but could garner a substantial find. Hacking aborted.
Construction complete.
Oh no, our engineering researcher passed. Who can we put in here? I guess they'll do.
Science Division report success.
Yay, more sciences. Broken gates. As soon as the final gate opens up, waves of intense psionic energy wash upon our scientists, most of the class in apparent agony, leaving only a few to make their way into the actual layer itself. It seems to be a large temple with massive dais or altar in the middle of it. All across the walls there are diagrams of different star systems, and the repeated one seems to center on Udixa itself. Making their way closer to the middle, the few scientists that remain find that it is an imposing machine, fashioned in the form of an old altar. Let us tinker with the machine and see what we can find. Whoops! As they start tinkering with the machine, they are suddenly beset by a shared auditory hallucination. A screaming command by something to be unearthed, unshackled, visions of a creature ripping apart the Udixa system plays over and over in their heads. As the creature's demands grow shriller, several of the scientists fall unconscious, unable to deal with the unabating torrents of psionic pain that rack their bodies. Rip the machine apart for engineering research, or let it out. An eldritch horror will be released in the Udixa system. The event incoming transmission happens in 10 days. Changes hostility to neutral. Whoops. Well, I think we blew up the system. Finally, bow down, mortals. Grovel before me, and I shall grant you protection and wisdom. Oppose me, and I shall be your end. I don't think we have much of a choice in this matter. Plus, I always do the second option anyway, so let's do the first one. Oh, great one, embrace your wayward flock. So you have chosen path of wisdom. Everything is as it should be. It will be as
Construction
you wish,
complete. New
Nice
sit rep.
machine. We are about motes of dust. Well. Well, it's Eldritch Horror. Great. I mean, pop growth speeds is really gonna be a pain to deal with. I don't know, maybe having him around will make it easier for us to fight. Maybe we can kill him later. Who knows? I mean, technically we can. I'm just not sure it'll still hold. We'll have to see. Hopefully it didn't break anything else.
Science Division report success.
Building slots, leader lifespan. Yeah, leader lifespan's good. And additional food.
Construction complete.
Our efforts to decipher the signals picked up from the pieman has paid off. Finally able to open diplomatic channels to civilization we now know to be a Jacqueline entity. Remarkably, they appear to completely lack the concept of individuality that is inherent within the Lasari species. Indeed, the individual Jacqueline drone has no free will or thought whatsoever. It is a mere pawn of the hive mind. Far from chafing under such tight control, our researchers speculate that the Yakli have evolved to depend on this collective intelligence and will not be able to survive without it.
Permanent communications have been established with an alien empire.
We are the Yakli entity and we speak as one. The hive mind has taken note of your presence. We will observe for now. Our future actions will depend on whether you are a threat, an opportunity for expansion, or an unforeseen variable. Respect our authority, or else.
Construction complete.
Oof.
Anomaly found.
Well, if we can't put up corporate office away from their capital, let's put it on some of their other worlds instead.
Construction complete.
Alien mural. While conducting surface scans of OM-1, Science Officer Fadra Tor and the crew of the LSS truck beyond discovered what happens to be artificially carved slab of rock covered in alien writing. Not detecting any other signs of alien activity on this planet, and exactly how this mural came to be here is a mystery. We have prepared a special project to translate the text.
New sitrep.
Particularly observant operative in the Multics Combine had laid their hands on part of a Multics encryption key. It would seem a careless Multics administrator mislaid the device while commuting. This goes well enough for our operations in the Multics Combine, but our study of the device's unique design revealed novel insight for our general approach to code breaking. Let's build a spy network on them, and then build a criminal office there. Diamond in the rough. They do good work where they are.
Special project complete.
Science Officer managed to partially translate the alien mural. Contains a staggering amount of data, with mural evidently served as some sort of low-tech library. It describes, in broad terms, the collective technological knowledge of an alien civilization that dominated the region of the galaxy some 80 million years ago. A lot of it's already known to us, but the data does contain several promising leads for technologies we had yet to consider. There is enough data here to keep our scientists busy for decades, but we will need an orbital research facility to continue the translation efforts.
Recon pass completed. Special project complete.
Special project completed. Our engineers will be able to reverse engineer some of this technology. Alright, what tree do we go for next? Prosperity, subterfuge, supremacy, maybe diplomacy. Let's go subterfuge.
Construction complete. Science Division reports success.
Leader lifespan plus 10 years. And take bureaucracy.
Recon pass completed.
Governor gained trait. Oh, that was actually my previous ruler. They're a substance abuser. Great, of course.
Anomaly found.
Something unusual and almost hypnotic about the soft undulations of the sea coverings. Oh, hold on. Psychovis 2. His motions are match no known projections for tidal behavior. Oh, it's a sea of consciousness. Ooh, and it's even unique. Unique look now. It's purple. Right, that's how it always used to be. I forget. But the sea of consciousness anomaly would lead to can lead to a psionic theory, which is good. Maybe I'll go take that or save it to get something other than psionic theory.
Construction complete.
I'll just go and build everything here. What are our envoys doing? Spy network, and spy network.
Science Division reports success.
More shields. Oh no, our drug-abusing governor died. Whatever will we do?
Anomaly found.
Impressive structures litter a Sahovis 1A surface, practically begging for some archaeological work.
Alert Con 1 in effect.
Oh no.
Enemy offensive action imminent. This is not a drill.
The Asari Syndicate's brand is affront to good taste. We can no longer tolerate your presence in the galaxy. All ranch offices owned by the Asari Syndicate and the Maltese Combine are closed. Oh, so they're trying to expel our branch offices. Well, alright then. Let's hope you can get here fast enough. Let's hope I can get there fast enough, actually.
Construction complete. Recon pass completed.
Yeah, we can build another fleet. We have enough stuff for it. 20 is fine. Negotiation for new leaders underway. We have elected Japra Va, previously an admiral. Oh, dang it, that means we need another admiral. Aggressive, ship fire rate and sublight speed. Not as good as kill speed, but I'll take it. Unknown contact. Return from the research mission visibly shaken. Oh right, I shouldn't have done this so early. Although in one matter they are all united. Blah 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 blah. No organs or corpus we can identify. Planetary oceans seem to communicate with frequency that can affect the brain activity of the recipient into slots. images, emotions, and what is more, affects each individual differently. It is entirely unknown what effects prolonged contact with the sea might have, or how safe such an endeavor would be. Science Officer Fawn Taraz requests a planetary decision to study this strange sea be enacted on Sehovis 2.
New sitrep. Skywatch is tracking a new enemy fleet.
Okay, has to be within our borders. Okay, there's our enemy. Murakatawa from the United Ikanan Sovereignty has been directed on a direct course towards the Monbot system. Wait, it's not just me? Oh, it's both of them. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Hopefully they get caught out by the Eldritch being. Got anything we can do? Well, we could buy some. No, we can't even buy explosive motes. Oh well, good luck.
Science Division reports success.
What do we got? More bureaucracy. Are they losing? No.
Anomaly
I'm
found.
losing. Check the light signs coming for somewhere between the barren and lifeless surface of the moon. Yeah, I have to do this one. There's a lot of actually most of the battles.
Construction complete.
Can't actually tell.
System reconnaissance completed.
If the site or strike craft ships are being shot down. We might actually win this one. No, I think these guys actually do have weapons. I don't know if we can reach them faster. Oh yeah, they're almost dead. Ooh, it's gonna be a close fight. No, I think I actually got this. And there it goes. Ooh, victorious. And yeah, they did shoot down a lot of strike crafts. Let's go and get those debris. So we can settle a status quo, but it'll give us energy in exchange for closing down our branch offices. No, that's not the way. We need to make sure these guys learn to not cross us again. Oh, hold on. One from each habitat is probably enough. Organize the mercenaries. gateway. Ancient space station of some kind has been located on the edge of the Altair system. Strong residual substate signature that surrounds the station indicates that it may be a gateway of some sorts. Part of a theoretical network of similar systems at some point would have allowed for near instantaneous travel between different parts of the galaxy. Assuming it is a gateway, the current state of disrepair has rendered it unusable. If it could be restored into working order, its owner could potentially be able to access any other functional gateways in the galaxy, enabling travel across huge distances in a matter of days. Well, how are we doing? Okay, the destroyers are coming up fine. And hire a general to lead them all. Sure, charismatic army morale. And let's rename this. Alpha Squadron. Move out. Oh, dang it. Branch office has been shut down. Can I do anything to mess with them though? Not entirely. We could steal technology, or we could wait to arm privateers. Ooh, I gained trait. More stubborn.
Science Division reports success.
Why are all my rulers getting terrible traits? Advanced shields. Encryption, code breaking, operation skill. Yeah, operational security.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough. Recon pass completed.
Hooray, now we can upgrade our habitats. Let's get Starhold. Which one do we want to upgrade the most? The mining station, probably.
Battle debris secured.
Attack! Hooray, minimal losses.
System reconnaissance completed.
We don't really have enough to take that on.
Construction complete.
left menace. I don't really need a spy network in multi-use combat anymore. Okay. Or, no, actually, I could remove it from the type of trade administration. Armed privateers. What's the type of provocation of economy? Nope. It's just assign an asset there.
Skywatch is tracking a new enemy fleet.
Oh, here they come for round 2.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Weather control systems.
Anomaly found.
Managed ship have been left to drift aimlessly above this planet. Massive sail returned to the hollow suggests they relied on solar power to function.
Station reports enemy contact.
Contact. Raketa Shipping Alliance. Why is it always an automatic port?
Inbound message traffic. System reconnaissance completed.
Alright, can they still win this one? Not this time, looks like. Unless... Wait, what do we... We see to communicate from Priki T. Oh no. Oh no, this is not good. Priki T are an empire that results out of an anomaly where it's a shielded world and its inhabitants are forced to go through an accelerated time loop over and over until they change their ways. Problem is, there are murderous fanatic purifiers that want to see the galaxy burn. Right here. Wait.
Quake in fear, aliens, come for your doom approaches. The Priki will cleanse its galaxy of every misgotten Xeno civilization that pollutes it with their presence. Headquarters shall burn!
I guess that's how they sound. There's like adorable little gecko little things. Well, okay then. Oh hey, we won. There were only 48 point defense targets killed. 26 strike craft and 22 missiles. And 177 hull points, ugh. We should consider upgrading this one. Let's upgrade this one too.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Wait, how are we doing? Hey, another gale speed. We're gonna need additional shipyards soon. Let's send this to a trade hub. Increase our naval capacity.
Permanent communications have been established with an alien empire.
Our ancient order was established eons ago by various galactic powers in ascendancy at the time. We were dedicated towards the preservation of all knowledge in an effort to safeguard the galaxy from descending into yet another dark age of mass extinction and barbarism. We failed. Few remain today, but we are no less committed to our sacred mission than our predecessors were. We are willing to share some of our knowledge with you for a price.
Taking evasive action. Spaceport reports enemy contact.
Oh, that was a fast dive. Science officer reports that Cone Bar 4 is covered from pole to pole in a web-like network of electrical filaments. These networks respond to external stimuli. The LSS Yalomasa experimented with sending a low-voltage pulse to the surface, which resulted in a wave of illumination that rippled through the network like a circuit board. Even more remarkably, the webs rearranged themselves. A second low-voltage pulse revealed that the filaments have been organized into a new pattern, centered around where the previous pulse had contacted the surface of Cune-Bar 4. Bontar's concludes that the discovery confirms a long-held theory that life can exist almost as purely electrical impulses, independent of cellular or viable structure. Disturbing.
Construction complete. Ships refitted. Construction complete.
Upgrade our main starbase. Oh no, here they come! Lock and load!
Battle debris secured.
Oh, they're just staying there and not moving. I mean, I'm not going to complain, but for some reason someone had chosen an asteroid into stable orbit about Cune-Bar 4A. 6A. Massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface. While they have long since been rendered inoperable, whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they began. Let's do espionage in the Trade Federation again. Can we actually see their planets? Yes, we can. We need more energy. And we set up a branch office here. Now we have to increase the crime. Smuggler's Port. That'll increase the crime.
Construction complete.
Infiltration speed 50%. That's right, you guys just stay there until my backup force arrives.
Anomaly found.
Feel free to take those unusual energy readings emanating from this planet. Could be a glitch, or it could be something else. Grand Admiral AI, everyone.
Science Division report success.
Weather control systems, we got that. Ooh, how long is it going to take us to upgrade to that? Ugh. Oh, still long. We could use more minerals.
Tracking enemy fleet.
I don't know what now. 1.3. Oh no, that's not too bad. 1.3 against our 1.9. And just go fight.
Recon
them,
pass
fight them.
completed.
Oh no, they're sending a second. Oh no, it's just 164. No biggie. I'm gonna send these guys over here while their forces are down.
Construction complete.
Hey, Tibor became a star fortress, or starhold. Now they can defend even better.
Science Division reports success.
And win. Charge! Microsingularity recently intersected and at the Oryx 4, passing straight through the core and merging on the other side of the planet. Now does not seem to have caused any permanent damage, but has altered the energy output of the planetary core slightly in a way that defies our current scientific models. Further study may be warranted. Speaking of which, where was that pulsating stars thing? There it is. We need to put more stuff on. Corvette hulls, sure. Next, I would like to next go for our ecology project, but I need another technology for it. Right, all the ships are dead. I just gotta kill this star base, star hold. Privateers we armed established themselves in the Uran-Tok system and immediately begun targeting local shipping. Our analysts suggest that the Multics Command will soon have to die our forces to deal with the destabilizing threat within their borders. Yay! And lay the armies on Multics. First contact made with the Turi system.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Anomaly found.
Colossal impact crater suggests that something big collided with the surface of the planet once. Testing. Upon entering the Turi, our sensor picked up strange readings, dismissed at first as glorified asteroids. Things quickly changed when it was discovered that these entities reacted aggressively to movement in space, even at great distance. Observation of these entities, preferably from a safe distance, is advised. I gotta be honest, I might have to reconsider streaming Stellaris often. Kinda gets boring in some aspects. Unlike Crusader Kings, there isn't anything happening in 24/7. Or maybe I find Crusader Kings stream more interesting.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Anyway, we have successfully invaded Multics. And we got more technology. You want status quo for that? Like heck. Oh, 1,100 for Amoebas. Yeah, I think we can take them on. The amoebas included.
Construction complete.
does. Entities encountered by fleets on Tyler are new horrifying life forms. Quickly nicknamed Space Minuta following an analyst's gross misreading of initial sensor input, the creature is in fact larger than the average Lasari corvette. There will be little harm in putting the monstrosity out of their misery, for science, or some equivalent. Easy prey.
Permanent communications have been established with an alien empire.
On them, pirates are gonna take it. FTL impact. The massive crater appears to be a result of a collision with a starship. From the size of a crater, we suggest that suspect that a ship exiting a high brain at maximum velocity ran the planet for reasons unknown roughly 10,000 years ago. Has rigged up residual subspace echoes near the crash site reminiscent of a collapsed harbor particulate field, but as the ship itself disintegrated on impact, the theory cannot be verified. Chase it down.
Recon pass completed. Battle debris secured. Taking evasive action. Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Graphic sensors.
Inbound message traffic.
No.
Sword 1 Actual reports all ground objectives secured.
I'm gonna go occupy all your planets for this transgression. Well, let's hire more troops. We should also make another. We should also make another habitat if we have the leeway. Oh, just look at that trade value. What should the next habitat be on? It doesn't really matter too much. We can always put it on another random planet. Now they're declaring. Now they have a war declared on them. Good for me. Oh, here they come again. Oh no, they're just standing
Science
there.
Division reports a new breakthrough.
Administrative capacity up.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Ah, quantum hacking.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Advanced Corvette hulls. Ooh, we can unlock cruisers now. Let's repair our ships. All that one and charge. Admiral gains trait. Scouting. No, I'm not going to accept your status quo. Oh, actually, it says a new multi-exam are created as an ally or subject out of the occupied systems. Let's just go occupy everything we can then.
All sword ground elements are dropping on target.
I think we actually killed off most of their defenders, so we can just go around and carpet siege.
Science ship reports enemy contact.
Oh, what's this? Oh, look at that. That's cute. You think you can fight me?
Ground forces are dropping on target. Science Division reports success.
Faction influence.
Spaceport lost to enemy action.
Oh, it's so chaotic. Left and right, I don't even have time to focus on infrastructure. Nope, I'm not gonna accept
Science
the status
Division reports a new breakthrough.
quo. I can still conquer more systems.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Too much science. Oh, they actually build up. Oh, by that time, but it's almost time for us to be forced surrendered. what's this? Spy around the progenitors. How delightful! We haven't expected to encounter you for a few centuries yet. Personally, I thought you would wipe yourselves out long before leaving your gravity well. I'm glad to be proven wrong. We are the instrument of the void, weaklings. What's this? An extremely powerful subspace entity has been encountered in the CAD-V system. Though if you're hostile, it may not even be fully aware of its conventional spacecraft, but its mere presence in CAD-V is causing massive suspicion to the entire system. The disturbance to the locals around the entity itself should appear severe when it leaves the system. While it does not acknowledge hails, this entity is continuously emitting a complex pattern of tachyon pulses and appears to be a form of language, such as Opera's correct. It is saying over and over, blur seeks, blur finds. Oh no, it's in the middle of Fallen Empire borders. Hopefully it doesn't kill it. I like blur. Natural warp has been detected. It could somehow be stabilized. Status quo peace against the Multics Combine. Ending the war now, with no further concessions on either side, is the most rational course of action, judging by its current state. We will accept this, of now. We'll accept this for now. For now. Only for now. Only for now. We should get around to getting all these debris. Go back home and replenish your forces. Do we still have the corporation? We do not. No, that's their only planet. Oh, there are Megacorp vassal now. And they're also criminal syndicates. Well, that's unfortunate. I hope that we could have a vassal we could just plant the criminal syndicate office on. Well, at least the war ended, and we gained a vassal out of it, the Multics Cartel. They're disloyal as heck, but they have the same ethics as us. This is going to be a very odd game. But I think we streamed enough for today, and I think we can call that a day for Stellaris. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this often. Stellaris seems very less eventful than Crusader Kings. Well, we'll have to see what happens in the future. For now, end recording.